doing High School DxD Season 3. Now, so High School DxD was one of my favorites of 2015. Oh, someone's watching. Okay. High School DxD was one of my favorites. Guys, at that point, I was waiting for Season 3. I waited for Season 3 ever since, like 2014. I wanted to watch Season 3 to see what it was like. I was predicting a Dragon Armor army to see how that looked. But it never happened. But it would be cool to see a Dragon Armor army fighting. So when I saw the season 3 trailer, I was up. I was up for to watch it. So I saw it in April of 2015. So, so I saw episode one. Episode one, they were going a train. They were going to the underworld. They're going on a train to the underworld. By this point, Kinako like Izzy. Like, I was fine with that because at first I didn't like Kinako at all. She was just kind of annoying. She was she just didn't like Izzy. She didn't like Izzy. You know? So I'm just gonna move on. It, it's gonna take forever. So they went to the underworld. They saw, they met new friends. Like they met this dragon. They fought this dragon first. Then they have, then they were made friends with him. And, then they went, then they went to this place. Then they went back to the Earth to meet more new friends to their group. They met Odin, Old, and all of them. Episode 3, they were in a meeting for all demons to hang out and dark angels from the underworld to hang out. I'm not going to mention them. And then Loki came. And I wasn't expecting Loki to be a wizard. I was expecting to Loki to be similar to the Avengers, but he was different. And this version of Loki was something else. He manipulated their. He can put a curse on you, put it to whole houses. Put a curse on you without you even knowing it. And watch from far. They fought Loki for a moment or two with Beast Dog. In this series, I was expecting Thor to show up after finding the Norse mythology group. I was expecting Thor to show up at some point, but he never showed up. And Akeno had these issues with her pocket Brachio because Brachio looks like a type. I don't know what type he is. And anyways, moving on. Akeno having issues with her family, Brachio. And, I said in season 3, I was gonna say, I was gonna say that I want to talk about it in the future. Well, here it is. Akeno had these issues with her dad her, because Brachio killed her mother. And that's about that. And Akeno had like a grudge, this grudge and hatred against the dad ever since. Why you let her die? She hates Dark Angels. She became hateful between the Dark Angels stuff. Yeah. And moving on. Episode 5. Episode 8. I saw episode 5. Throughout episode 5 and 7, they were good. I saw it. Episode 8. Episode 7. There was stuff. Asia got involved. This guy wants to marry Ozzy, but I didn't care about Ozzy if she could marry or not. And this guy with this eye, I forgot his name. I'll look it up. Where is? Oh, Diobra. Oh, here he is. Diobra wants to marry Ozzy, but I didn't mind that. I didn't care about that at all. She should be sent away from the series to make the series better. Actually, the series is good. It's just Ozzy needs to go. She needs to be killed off. One is her to be killed off, so I didn't care about Ozzy that much. Then episode 7. We're on episode 7. He took her to her lair, tried to marry her. They didn't work out. Izzy came and the others came. They put a stop to it. And he said, if you come near Ozzy again, I'll tear you up for sure. And he never came to Ozzy again. Then she disappeared. And I was saying, yes, Yes, she gone. Yes, she gone. I wanted to go. See, everyone was shocked. I was saying yes because I cannot stand Ozzy. Then episode 9 came. In episode 9, this guy showed up. Beelzebub. He showed up. And, uh, he's the one who killed Ozzy. He said it himself. Uh, Everyone was sad. I was happy. I didn't care about Ozzy. I just wanted her to die. He killed off, not to be replaced. Uh, Then the Juggernaut and Izzy got so angry. At the point he cracked. He snapped because Ozzy was like a little sister to Izzy. That's why he acted the way he did. Then, uh, then after that, he snapped and Juggernaut Drive activated. He activates Juggernaut Drive by Rage, and Rage want to find out what's going on with Izzy, but then the Osmo said, "Who are you?" Then, then I, then there was the cries of the people who activated the Juggernaut Drive and died from it. He said, "I am the Prince Domination who stole the domination from God." Then he said he's the creature of domination. Then then what else? Then he activated his rage mode. He destroyed the entire layer where the aura was it. And he was on rage mode. And I was saying that, and I wasn't expecting him to be on rage mode when Ozzy was died again. I wasn't expecting it. That's what shocked me. Because I didn't know. So he kills the house of and he goes on rampage. Kills everyone in their path. And as he kills everyone in their path, there's these group that stumble across Ozzy in the dimensional gap. And uh, and she as she was um, and they try to put Itzy back into his normal mode, but he was on rage mode because of two stuff. Because of Ozzy, and there was this girl from season 1 who was very evil, which was Rennie. She was just a witch. Stuff like that. He fired at everyone, and he would fight Bali because Bali came up in the group. He fought him. Then uh, he fought Rias. Chris trying to calm him down, saying, "Hear my voice, Izzy." And he didn't hear it because he was on Ray's movie because of Remy. This past demon that haunts him. Then he breaks out of it. Uh, uh, he was he breaks out of it, and he was back in good shape. Then he fell down, and his jugger, his his gear, his dragon gear was broken. It was totally destroyed. I wasn't expecting that to be totally destroyed like that. The next episode, they were trying to heal the dragon gear, to be back where it was. They, and the other two, before that happened, the other two found what was in them. Loki was in them. Uh, then the other episodes, they were good. Episode 9, episode 10, they were good. Episode 11. Episode 11, Ray's turning against everyone. And I knew this was going to come, but wasn't expecting it to come because I predicted in the show. I think Ray's and Izzy are going to fight. Then it happened. Then what I predict happened. It came true. Then Ray's Ray's turned against the Grimmery, the House of Grimmery. Actually, it's called the House of Grimmery anyway. She betrayed them, and then she joined the. She never joined anyone. She just decided with herself. She went to this dimensional gap. And why was this happening? Because Loki's curse made it happen. You go into the ones who you love most and turn and using them to turn against them. And Loki was just watching it from far. And I was wondering if Loki was going to return to have a little scene, but he never did. He just showed up, did what he did, and left. And in the final finale, Izzy had to ride bike race, which was heartbreaking, and for for some people, and chilling for some people. Yeah, I was getting like these chills. I was the one who get chills from it. Fight the one who you love. That's like that's kind of chilling. And as he fight Reyes, he, he fought the Juggernaut Drive. He fought the Juggernaut Drive in a dimensional gap. Then they end up. Then after he free Reyes, they end up on this beach somewhere in this dimension. And I was trying to figure out where it was at. It was unknown location. They sat on the beach and talked about what they're gonna do in their future and stuff like that. They sat there and laid on each other on the beach. Then Izzy started his own show. He's gonna have children, stuff like that. Loki was nowhere to be found. I'm not kidding. He was nowhere to be found. I was expecting him to show up, at least in a credit scene. And I was wondering what this fourth season is gonna be like. But I never saw the fourth season. Only saw like some of the fourth season. I couldn't find the episodes. I was expecting Loki to show up, but he never showed up. He's like he disappeared. It's like they forgot about him. Kind of like, kind of like Transformers. Like They forgot about Barricade, then he ended up showing up. Then he ended up showing up again. And after that, he, then he disappears, then he show up again. It's kind of like that, but for Loki, he kind of like that in some way. But Loki don't show up at all. He's like he's gone. It's like they threw him away. He wasn't that good. They wanted a new villain, focus on a new villain, not Loki. That's it. When the villains make the focus on Loki, like what it's going to be like, what season 4 is going to be like. Will he have an army like he did the Avengers? Because I saw the Avengers. Because he had a whole army of the Avengers, like a Chidari. He destroying New York and had this laser gate, the space bridge over New York, and having his whole army come to New York and destroying it. Well, that's about it. See you in the next video, which is coming soon.